This is what's going on with your water heater. First of all, your exhaust up here is illegal. It's supposed to have a collar around this so that smoke and flames cannot get up in here. This is B pipe. It's sticking out far enough, that's fine. I'd be replacing all the pipe from here down with more modern pipe, exhaust pipe. 2, CPVC pipe here is actually illegal hooked to the water heater. So we'd be changing all that out to copper pipe. We'd be changing out this valve, which is called a gate valve. And we would be installing a ball valve, because gate valves usually leak after 20 or 30 years. Also, the insulation up here is illegal. We'd be installing better, higher quality pipe insulation on that. 2, these are cheap water lines. We'd be changing those out to larger diameter stainless steel lines. We'd be using special fittings here and here to get the water line away from the exhaust pipe. That way we can insulate more of the pipe, saving you some money. Also, this water heater is not up against the wall. They're supposed to be. When they're not up against the wall, the earthquake straps cannot be tightened up. They're both loose. To protect the sheetrock back here, we'd be putting 2 horizontal 2x4s at the locations of the earthquake straps so that the water heater does not hit the sheetrock during an earthquake and bust it out, flop around, burn down your house. Also, the locations of the earthquake straps are in the wrong locations, so we'd be changing that also. Now, you're also supposed to have an expansion tank mounted on the wall right here. It's a 2-gallon tank, which helps regulate your water pressure for your house to prevent water pressure spikes. And you currently don't have one on this water heater. Then you run a flexible hose down to the water heater at this location. So we'd be installing one of those also. Now, we always install a brass valve here because if a kid ever gets curious, turns this, they're going to the hospital. Now, you do have a bonding wire on your gas line and your water line, so we don't have to install that. This is a cheap gas line. Also, we always replace them because they're a one-time use. Now, this is a sediment trap. It helps clean the gas before it goes into the valve to get burned. The problem is it's in the wrong location. It's supposed to be over here. So we'd be changing the location of that when we install a new one for you. Also, this gas valve right here is illegal in the state of California. So we would be replacing that gas valve with one that is legal in the state of California. Now, also you're supposed to have what they call a drip pan under this water heater. So when water heaters ever leak, the drip pan collects the water and removes it from this area. On this house, we would have to drain it to the floor. That way your sheetrock does not get wet. Currently, you don't have one, obviously. All of this is water damaged right here. That has to be replaced. Also, you have water damage on the inside of the house from this leaking water heater. So that we don't fix on the inside of houses, but we definitely fix the damage here at the site of the water heater itself. Now, we always pull a permit for each and every water heater. So a government official will come here and inspect the water heater to make sure that it's up to current code. And that is designed to help protect you from people like us that don't do it right. And water heaters we install are always green, classic, professional models, which can actually be used for light commercial use. Those are the good ones. They very seldom ever break down on people because we know that because we repair water heaters too. And that's it. And we'll give you a bid in writing for that. Thank you.